But somebody else who doesn't put their foot in their mouth is Oprah.
Ugh.
Oprah been canceled.
That old dog head. What Snoop called Gail?
What do you call Gail?
Yeah.
Dog headed ass.
he wasn't in on her. I don't know exactly what he said, but he wasn't in.
But it was, and you know what? Shame on Snoop Dogg for not coming out about other stuff, but show came out about Gail. But that's beyond the point. But that ain't what we was talking about. Mm-hmm. But Oprah did a roundtable talk, and it's on YouTube if you want to see it. It's 2 hours long, and God knows I would never get those 2 hours back. Because I watched it, and she had about 50 people on there, and didn't talk about not a damn thing.
She just want to be on TV.
Yeah, just want to be on TV. So Oprah had did a roundtable talk and was talking, and the title was "Where do we go from here?" And she had all these Negroes on here talking about the history of black people and the systemic racism or systematic racism or whatever. Mm-hmm. They spent an hour and a half talking about history, but then spent the last minute talking about where do we go from here. And the only thing that they had to offer was, make sure y'all vote. Go get tests for COVID-19 and write letters to your Congress. And then I'm just like, that is complete bullshit-taki. Because if you're talking about the police, which is a system that was not built to protect black people, if you want to talk about that, if you put that in the conversation, we need to add the fact that the government was not built on to serve black people also. Right. And so the fact that you're telling people to participate in a government or participate in the practices of the government when the government was not meant for them, you're drowning people even further. You're putting them deeper in an ocean that they cannot swim out of. And so I totally hate that she had came out with that bull, because Dave Chappelle had did a special also that's on TV and it's on Netflix called 846. Yes. And it's called 846 because that's how long Derek had. Was it Devin?
Derek Chauvin.
The murderer.
Yes.
The murderer. That's how long the murderer had his knee on George Floyd's neck.
8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Dave Chappelle said more in 20 minutes than Oprah and all those damn people had to say in 2 hours.
Because Oprah's not us. Oprah is already deemed herself not part of the black community. I have never seen or heard of Oprah really coming out and standing out and saying, hey, these are my people. Like, I don't even remember the last time I heard her say she was a black woman. Like, Oprah does not identify with me. She feel like she don't even look like me.
And she be bashing black men. Like, she done tried like 3 or 4 times to shame Michael Jackson, like when the accusers came back out, but even made that documentary.
Even that, she brought Jay-Z on her show to tell him, I don't like hip hop, and I don't like what you're doing, and what you're doing is demeaning and all. Why did you bring him on the show? But you
could have told him that in the text message.
And she's best friends with Harvey Weinstein,
right? The guy who's out here
and was on those Epstein Islands. Let some folks tell it. Allegedly,
she part of the elite, and I don't care what nobody say. Oprah does not identify with the black community whatsoever. When she made that first $1 million, she said, them ain't my people no more. These people over here is my people now. And that's who she's gearing to. She's gearing to the people that are going to make the money. Just like this whole Black Lives Matter thing. All that money is going to the Democratic Party, to old white men. That money ain't going into the black community. That's why I believe in Black Lives Matter, but I don't be buying all that merchandise and stuff.
No,
because it's not going to help our community.
Which reminds me, where'd you buy that shirt from?
Oh, a friend of mine. She been making shirts.
Who?
Custom Creations.
Who is she?
Custom Creations. That's the name of her business.
Oh,
yeah, let me get one.
Is she black?
She's black.
How you know her?
Her husband is my boss.
You told me about this. Where's my shirt at?
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to get you one.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Jesus, you see how he went in on me?
We could all 3 been in here with Black Magic shirts.
Right.
You have to go in. I had to test the merchandise first. I didn't want I didn't want to give y'all some boo-boo work, so I wanted to make sure it was good first.
Dre, they put that shirt on, start itching and all that.
Yeah, then he like, you tell me about it.
I mean, he look like a crackhead.
I know. But yeah,
you know what you're saying?
Oprah, she not a part of our community. I don't expect anything less from her. She did exactly what she was supposed to do, what they paid her to do. Act like you care. Be the face.
Right.
She ain't never been the face of our community. Not for us, not black women.
Or people in general.
People in general, but I didn't I didn't watch Oprah.
I used to always tell people, how you build a school in Africa but don't build one here?
Exactly.
This is where you from.
This is where you at.
You didn't even build one in Chicago, where your show is at.
And she don't even take care of her family members. Like, the people that are related to her through blood, she don't have nothing to do with that.
No.
So I don't have nothing to do with Oprah.
And then
her wife.
Then that whole Monique thing.
Right.
I can't stand Monique, but wrong is wrong and right is right. Mm-hmm. And Oprah was wrong. Mm-hmm. Bringing her family on there to talk about Monique's sexual abuse, but not have Monique on there.
That's not even something they should have been discussing. That is not none of that's. I don't fool with Oprah and her wife. I just don't. Gail been having that same wig since '89, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I can't stand you.
I'm sick of it. She put a bowl on her head and just curled the bottom and took the bowl off.
Right.
I'm tired of this wig. Take it off.
I think that's why why Gail had took the R. Kelly thing.
Wow.
The R. Kelly interview. Just
straight
out embarrassed him.
Yeah, the bash black man. And he fell for it.
Right.
You know, he fell right into it.
Because I don't see you interviewing nobody.
Mm-hmm.
With the whole Epstein, Weinstein, all them Jews.
Not. They not. Mm-mm. And the way she did Lisa Leslie, I would have been done with Gail.
Oh yeah,
that
interview. I remember seeing that, and I was just like, if I was Lisa, I would have cussed her out.
Yeah, she would have. Right, they would have been like, "Good."
Right, we can't use this footage. She would have been everything but a child of God.
Okay. Then I would have snatched a little nappy wig off. But anyway, but yes, honey, that's. I don't even want to talk about Oprah no more. She makes me mad.